Good morning, everybody. Hello. And I'm here with my latest doll purchase. It is a Barbie Dream Bestie. I was super surprised to find this on shelf yesterday here in Australia. I'm not sure if they've put them out by accident because I thought the release date in America was either the 12th or the 22nd of July. It's different according to different websites, but here they are in Australia. I just bought the one character that I like best, which is Teresa. I just love the brown hair and the red. A couple of my bows are sort of back to front. You can see there. I will unbox her in a minute and show you properly, but I just thought you'd like to look at the packaging. I know they are labeled as Barbie, but to me they don't look like Barbies at all. They're sort of more the size and style of maybe a Disney Illy doll, or I don't know. I mean, they're bigger than a Bratz doll, I think. I don't have any Bratz dolls, but I will compare her with a Disney Illy doll when I get her out. So all of the packaging is in the same style with the big sort of speech bubble look, and the little accessories on the side. They all have different accessories. And if we flick her over, it's just got some information about the character. So yeah, to me, these sort of look like a standalone doll. I wouldn't put them with my Barbies on my Barbie shelf. I think I'd group them with like my Disney dolls and my LOL and my Rainbow High, Shadow High dolls, because they're more of that size. I do think their faces are really pretty. But yeah, they are expensive though, a little bit more expensive than I would have liked. So just for comparison, I'll put my other newest doll up here, which is a Monster High Monster Fest doll. So they are the same price here in Australia. They're both $45. And I just feel that once again, I prefer the accessories and the clothing on Monster High. I don't like many of the newer Barbies just because of the inferior clothing and the inferior materials that they use for the clothing on the cheaper sort of Playline dolls. So yeah, don't know. Let me know in your comments which you think is better value for the $45. I assume in America they're about $30 American. But let's unbox her and take a closer look. So as I go, I'll just show you quickly. So the unboxing of various dolls I find so confusing and so difficult sometimes. Oh my goodness. So this one has quite a lot of tabs and not a lot of plastic, which is good. So it's using little cardboard tabs. So yeah, good on Mattel for doing that. I do actually prefer this to all those plastic ties. You can see some plastic ties down here. So I'll clip those out and let's get her off. Awesome. So that took all of about 30 seconds. So it actually is really easy to get them out of their packaging. Oh my goodness, some of the Monster High dolls and other dolls, you really struggle to get them out of the original packaging. But this just pops out with all those little cardboard tabs, so as a complete standalone sort of item. And then the packaging comes out with the back intact as well, which is cool if people want to keep the packaging. So I will take all her little ties off and get some dolls to compare her with. I know lots of people have been asking, can you put these dolls in Barbie clothes? My answer would be absolutely not. They're way too big. I don't even think they're gonna fit the Disney Illy clothes, which is disappointing for me because I love the Disney Illy clothing and I do like to swap that out onto different dolls. But yeah, just loving the red shininess of this sort of plastic look, I guess, and the mesh top. But yeah, I do love the little bows in her hair. Unfortunately, that one is round the wrong way, so I'll have to take the band off maybe eventually and move it. But I don't know, I don't see $45. Maybe if they had a change of clothes, like the Disney Illy dolls often do, I don't see the value there. But let's take her off and compare her to some other dolls. So I put a variety of different dolls out next to her, and nothing's like the same exactly. I was surprised because I thought she's a little bit bigger than she is, but she's actually shorter than a Barbie. But of course, the dimensions are completely different. So, but I kind of like that, because sometimes for me, Barbie is a bit too tall and a bit too skinny. They tend to fall over a lot if you don't have stands and things to prop them up. And yeah, I thought she might be very similar to the Illy dolls, but she's actually still shorter than those, even though there's a difference with the Illy. So depending on the maker, they do have a slight height difference and a different sort of facial structure depending on the manufacturer. But I would think that the Disney Illy body shapes would be a perfect match, maybe for the clothing. On this one, I'll do another video where I do dress her up in some different clothes. Maybe even some of the larger size Barbie clothes might fit her. But yeah, the newer Monster High, she is bigger than, and I think about the same size, maybe slightly shorter than an older style Monster High. And she's a lot smaller than Rainbow High or Shadow High then. Yeah. But in terms of legs, maybe the clothing will still fit, because I mean, it doesn't really matter that their head sizes are different. So the clothing might still fit. So it'd be interesting to see. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the other dolls and we will take a closer look at her. Okay, so we're back to have a look at her more closely. I do like the eyeshadow and the minimal sort of use of the makeup. She does have these little stars on the side here. I think maybe all of the characters have like a different symbol on their faces. And yeah, I'm just not sure about the other ones. I do like them. I was going to buy the black-haired one as well, but in person she doesn't look as nice. The trouble is these days, all the artwork, I love the artwork for these dolls, but then when you actually see the doll in person, they look different and they never live up to the artwork, so it's often really disappointing. But I do like her hair. So it is rather, yeah, probably needs a brush. I think it's supposed to be sort of crimped look. Let's have a look. And it does have a few bits of this more sort of reddy brown going through it. But as you can see, this is straight out the box. Most of it's been mushed over to one side, and there are quite a lot of gaps in there. So depending on what you want to do with their hair, there are some gaps, but you could probably fix that. I've left these tied down to the arms at the moment, but of course you could snip those off. They do have these little bows all the way down. She does have dimples, which I think is super cute, and like a little headband. And the accessories have like the backpack, and there are some glasses and things like that. I usually don't worry about the accessories. Often I just throw those away. I'm not an accessory person. But yeah, we might keep those. I do kind of like the bow on the top. I mean, it is enormous, but I actually do like that. Tiny little necklace, little hot pants, and I like this mesh for the shirt underneath. Not a fan of the shoes. I just think they're super boring. Are they supposed to look like they're furry, I think, like a fur texture. But yeah, don't really care for those. I don't think they should have been red. Initially when I first saw her, I thought, oh, she should have had red shoes, but I think that maybe would have been enough, too much. But yeah, the shoes do nothing, but that's okay. I like the hair length. I don't like how it is at the end, like that. Yeah, I'll probably take some scissors in and sort of tidy that up. That looks a bit shaggy and messy. There is a lot of hair and it is nice and soft too. So there's not any product in it, I don't think, which is good because, oh my gosh, like sometimes Rainbow High, Shadow High, it's just, yeah, like stiff like cardboard. So I do appreciate the super soft hair. It's just a little bit too ratty for me at the bottom, so I will fix that up. But overall, I think she is adorable. I think I would definitely pick the others up if they were on sale, but I don't think I'd pay the full retail price for the others. But let me know what you think and if you're excited to get these and which one you like best. Bye everybody.